All right, I'm back. And this is part 14. And I'm going to be right back here. You can kind of see what I'm doing. And I have went and I did some pressing. And I cut this piece here. Then I've got to sew on these to see if I can finish up another part of it. So here goes. Let me get that piece of paper. All them parts and pieces, they're there in case I need them. I think I got enough of them now. Yeah. We'll take this and just try to chain them along on there. Done some off camera, some of the pressing, but not a whole lot. 1, 2. I've got to make another fish quilt after this one. For somebody else, not for little Brian, the 10-year-old, but for my grandson. He might get a little jealous if I made a fish quilt for Brian and didn't make one for him. Alright, how many of them do I need? Do I just keep a sewing? I don't know how many. I got a bunch of them here. More than what I need, because I think I sewed some of my pieces the wrong place, so I'm coming out with extra. Let's go ahead and cut this one off of here and put it back on the wall where it went. Where did you go? I think it went right down here. No, it went, turn it that way. I need about another foot or two space back here, but I can't move this table because the quilt machine's right there and it won't move. Too hard to move my big quilt machine. And there's no available wall space in here where there's room to have a design wall. So I'm just going to make do. I'm just going to do, it is what it is. And I'm going to make it work. I'm a pretty good sized gal, so it takes me a little extra room probably. One more. That's all that'll fit. And that's all that's going to go. I've just got that much left. So let's just not break that thread. Just pull it over. Just going to turn it around there to the side. And I'm going to start something else here. I'm going to get the one up there at the top. I'm going to get that one and sew to that one right there. Oh no! Did you see that? They went to falling off. Oh well. Oh well, I'll pick them back up and put them back up there in a little bit. Let me look at the clock again. I'm kind of timing myself. I'll sew 15 more minutes, and then by that time it'll be 11:30. And that'll give me a go home and heat those leftovers up. I don't have my big scissors here, but y'all remember what we did with these? You remember how we just took the scissors and I cut them. I wish I had my big pair. That's not the way you're supposed to do it, but that's what I'm doing. Look like I still better look while I can see. Still got bobbin. Now I've got that, and I've got to sew it onto them gray pieces. Y'all remember how we did that, 3-4 days ago? So I'm going to bring these over here where I can cut them. Didn't know how many I needed. I hope this is enough this time. You ever have to hold your mouth just right when you're doing something? I had one in my hand. Where'd it go? Well, I thought I had one more that I needed to cut something off of. Where did it go? Alright. Oh, there, that was what I was going to cut off. And I wondered, where did it go? But that don't need to be on there. So let me cut that off. And I thought it fell on the floor, but I guess I laid it over to the side. I may use that as a little ender. Now I'm going to sew these onto these gray ones. Did we say we needed 5 gray ones? 1, 2. I think that's what we said we needed. Let's see if we got enough. And let me see. Alright. Because we wanted those whites to go out. And this one, I don't want to knock everything off the wall, but I'm going to put it back up there where it went. Let me see. I think it went right there, don't you? And then those fell off. But the gray side goes up. Let's stick it up there. Just like that. Let's see. And let's not knock them all off, but let's take this one and this one and sew it right there. When I look sometimes, I can, with looking in the video, I can see this behind me, and I think I could spot a mistake before I got too far if I look. Sometimes I have to get across the room and back up and look at it. It is a little piece. I'm going to sew onto that. Put this one back up there. I think it went right behind me, didn't it? Like that. I tell you what, let's take that one and sew to this one. Let's fold it down like that. And then pin it back up there. Put it back up there. And that'll be row 1, 2, 3. This will be row 4 if I get this one done. Let's see if we can get the row 4 done. And another way you could have done it would be the rows that way, but it was just easier for me to work with them this way. The long way of the quilt is that a way, and the short way is this way, is the reason that I'm doing it my way. Let's sew another one of these onto that. I got that. Remember that part? And this is a bunch of my, let me think. Yeah, let me think. All right. I was second guessing myself. Look at it again. This one, okay, that goes. I think I got it. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I got it. Let's cut this off here. And cut that off there. And put this back up there. Now, because there's 4 of them now. But the gray goes up here at the top. Just like that. Oh, and that one down here is sewed together there at the bottom. Well, I'm going to sew these 6 together. It's a coming, piece by piece, it's going together. A little here and a little there. That seems not fitting like I wanted it to. Now, let's get this and let's get that other one before I lose it that went with it. If I don't sew it back together right now, I might lose it. Let's look at it. Now we're going to make another one of those gray ones. I'm going to take that and that and sew it just like that. Hadn't pressed it, but I'm just going to go one seam one way and one seam the other way. Which way you wanting to go? Which way you wanting to go? I don't know because I hadn't pressed you, so I guess I'll just let you go wherever you want to go. Let's leave that right there, but let's cut this one off and hang it back up there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. And I'm making 8. That's half of them. This part's half done. And I'm liking it. Looking good. I'm doing good. What I want to sew next. I guess I better put some more of these onto the little gray pieces that I need. Where's got stuff in the floor. Stuff in the floor. Here's my gray ones. Let's fix 2 more gray ones. Make sure that's on the right spot. Do another one. I'm happy. I really am. I'm in a good mood. I think I've got it going the right way. I think I'm on the downhill part of it. It's a rainy day. It's a good day to sew. I made some mistakes, but I caught them and I fixed them. I've got that part and this part. Let's sew these two together. See, I got these two parts here, and let's turn one of them. Let's turn one of them around. Let's sew them. Let's sew them just like that. Let's turn it this way. And I'm going to feel that, and those seams, you can feel them lock into place. They're locking into place. It's that other one that's not pressed, that's just going whichever way it wants to go. Whichever way it feels comfortable is the way it's falling. I would probably recommend you making your pieces a little different than I did, and not a few here and a few there. Get tired of working on one, you sew on another one. I wouldn't recommend that, but it works for me. It works for me, and I do get a project finished every once in a while, even the scatterbrained way that I do it. I got my little piece here. Need another one to go with that one. Have I got one to go with that one? Alrighty, I'll put them someplace, and these, and this is another stopping spot. And we'll come back and do the last, put together them last four. Oh, I don't know. Just for good measure, that one's sewed together. What goes up there? One of them that fell on the floor? I mean, just for good measure, I'm going to sew one more of those. But I want to put it up there and see that it's right. Can you see it? Now that's right, but can you see if I turned it this way? Let me show you. If I did it that way, that's wrong. That's not right. You see that, don't you? So I'm going to turn it back. And on this quilt, it just goes do, 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 do. So don't let me mess one up. Don't let me mess them up. Because then I'd have to find that seam ripper. I guess I put it back there by Margaret's machine again. I hope I don't need it again. But I never know. And it's a little short, so I'm going to pull it a little more. So it fits a little better. Maybe you're not supposed to do that, but if one's a little short, I pull on it a little harder, and that fabric stretches just enough that we can make it work. You can't fit a whole lot in that way, but you can a little bit. And time it's all quilted and put together, you don't ever notice. Let's put that up there now. But see, let me show you. That's not right either. Up, fall on the floor. I caught it. There's that one. Those two are sewed together, and I got to sew this last two down here. Okay, stopping place for me. There's what I've got so far. Let's see, did I say this was 14? Okay, see y'all later. See you in 15.